Hello viewers, welcome to the Power BI course. Today we are going to learn about the difference between measure and the calculated column, and when we can use it and when we cannot use it. Okay, so before we move on, I just would like to mention here that in this course up to now we only use a DAX when I created a date table in my previous video, and at that time I have gone very slow that you can understand how to write a DAX formula. However, if you would like to know more about the DAX basics like DAX data types, DAX variables, DAX functions, categories, DAX operators, etc., then please comment under the video and then I will create the video for that as well. Okay, so let's get started here. I'm going to open up the Power BI desktop, and I'm here in the Power BI desktop, and as you can see I have one table with 3 columns. Let me show you that on the table view. So it is very small table and which has a 3 columns: sales order number, order quantity and unit price. Okay, and I'm going to show you that how to create a new calculated column and a measure as well, and then we compare both so we can understand it easily. Okay, so let's get started. I'm going to create a column first. So let me click on the new column, and here is my formula bar open now. So I'm going to give a name here, unit price, and I wanted to multiply it by quantity, and then column, so we can understand that this is column, and is equal to, I just wanted to multiply both columns. Okay, and I want my result in a new column. So sales order, which is our table name, and then order quantity, and multiply, and sales orders unit price. Okay, and enter it. So it is that simple. It just multiplies these 2 values in a row and give you a result in a new column, that row or that cell. Okay, now let's create new calculated measure. Okay, so we can understand. So I'm going to click on new measure, and again I have a formula bar here, so I'm going to put it unit P multiply by quantity, and this is my measure, so measure, and is equal to so I'm trying to get that column, but as you can see I started writing my table name sales. It does not give me the column list here. And why is that? So the column is looking for the DAX function first, because we need to understand that column works at the column level, where the calculated column works at the row level. So measure needs the DAX function first to aggregate. So it wants to know first that what you wanted to do. You wanted to sum it, or you wanted to count it, or you wanted to average it at the column level. Okay, so let me show you now that how we can get the multiplication between unit price and quantity in a measure. Okay, so I'm going to use a SUMX function. Now SUMX function allows you to use the expression where we can multiply a quantity and price, and then it's going to do sum it. Okay, so SUMX, and then it asking me to give me a table. So my table is sales order, so sales orders, and then comma, and now it asking me for expression, which is in this case our multiplication. So sales orders quantity column and sales order unit price. Okay, and now closing bracket. Okay, so I can enter it now. Okay, so now the first difference is visibility. So the column, it is visible and we can see it in this table, where the measure, we cannot see it, it's only a formula. So meaning a column is using a Power BI memory to, you can see it here. It does not matter that you are using it on a visual or not, but you can see it here, and so it's using a memory. Where measure, it only a formula, so it does not use as much as memory as column, and it's only a formula until you use it. Okay, so that is the first difference. Now column works at the row level, and a measure works at the column level, as we saw here that it did not allow you to put it straight away column name or column name, yes, without any function. Okay, and the second thing I wanted to show you on that when you when I hover over my cursor on the new measure, then I can see the tooltip here that write a DAX expression that calculates a value from your data. It doesn't mention anything about table or anything about row. So measure is at the model level. It is not at the table level. And also it does not calculate at the row level, like a calculated column. Where I put it my cursor on the new column, there is a message clearly says here, write a DAX expression that creates a new column in the selected table and calculate value for each row. So you can see the difference between two here as well. Now let me create a visual here, so we can see that are these two our formulas giving the same result or not. So sales order number, and then my calculated column, and then my measure. Okay, I'm going to increase the font size so you can see it. Okay, so as you can see that both results are identical. However, you can see the heading here of the column. So this is a calculated column and it says that sum of that column, meaning it calculated first at the row level, and when you create a visual, it's going to aggregate by, in this case, order number. Where the measure, it does not show anything that this is a sum of this, because it's aggregated at start. At the column level it works, and so it wanted to know the aggregation first, and then it works on the unit price and quantity multiplication. Okay, so this is the difference between a measure and a calculated column. Now when we can use and what? So the calculated column, because it uses Power BI memory as well, so of course if you have a more column in your data model, then it's going to slow down compared to the measure. So whenever you want your row level data calculation, you wanted to see, like you wanted to visualize that in your table, then you can use a calculated column. Otherwise you should use a measure. Okay, so this is all about in this video, guys. If you like the content of the video, then please like, comment, share and subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching.